Hi folks, today we will solve a lead code problem on min stack. In the last video, we used two stacks to solve this problem. We used two stacks because we'll lose track of the min value. That is, initially stack is empty, we'll push 5 onto the stack. Now the stack will have 5, top of the stack is 5 and min is also 5. Now we push 8 into the stack now has 5 and 8, top of the stack is 8, min value is 5. Now we push 3 into the stack has 5, 8, 3, top of the stack is 3, min value is 3. Now when we pop the stack now has 5 and 8, top of the stack is 8, but min value still is pointing to 3. So the minimum value is incorrect. So to handle this, we used two stacks in the previous video. So in this video, we'll tweak this approach little bit and we'll try to solve this problem using a single stack and a variable. So I'm declaring a main stack and a min variable and I've declared it to int max. So the basic idea that we are going to do is when the element to be pushed into the stack which is less than or equal to min, what I will do, I'll just push the previous min value into the stack and I'll assign the min value to the x variable, and here I'll just push s into the stack. So basically, if the value to be inserted is less than the current min value, I'll update the min value and I'll push the previous min value and the current min value. That is, let me take this example. Now we push 5 into the stack. So minimum value will be initially int max. Okay. So when we push 5 into the stack, 5 is less than int max. Correct. So this is true. So what I'll do is that I'll just push int max into the stack as well as 5 into the stack. So top of the stack will be 5 and min is also 5. Okay. Now when I push 8, I'll just check whether 8 is less than 5. So which is false, right? So I'll just push, it will be int max here. So I'll just push 8 into the stack. Minimum value is not getting updated. So I'll just push 8 into the stack. So this is fine. Let me put int max here also and int max here also. Okay, so here what I will do is that when I push 3, I'll just check whether 3 is less than or equal to 5. Yeah, this is true. So what I'll do is that instead of pushing 3 alone, I'll push 5 and also 3. So why we are basically doing is that when we pop 3, the next element immediately will be the previous min value. Okay, so for this case, we'll push both the previous min value and the current min value onto the stack. So now the top of the stack will be 3, minimum is 3. So now when we pop the stack, what we'll do, 3 will come out of the stack. So the 5 will be the previous min value. So what we'll do, we'll assign this 5 to the min variable and we'll pop this 5 out. Okay, let's go into the code and understand it deeply. Okay, so if you look at this code, it says that if the current element to be inserted onto the stack, if it's less than or equal to the previous min value, we'll push both the previous min value and I'll update the min variable and I'll push the current element into the stack. Okay. So while popping out, we'll employ similar logic. The current min is nothing but top of the stack as in the case of 3. So what we'll do, we'll just pop the stack. So now 3 has been popped, the previous min value will be there on the top of the stack, right? So what we'll do, we'll just assign it to min and then here I'll pop off the stack. So we are popping twice because let's assume we are just popping 3 and we are leaving as it is because top of the stack should be pointing to 8. So we have to do the pop operation twice to remove the previous min as well as the current min that was deleted. Okay, so let's assume. So now we are just after this operation, we are just performing a pop operation again. So minimum will be pointing to 5 now. Now we are doing pop operation again. So now we'll just check whether 8 is less than or equal to 5. So that's not the case. In that case, what we'll do, this block of if code won't execute and we'll just pop it. Okay, so 8 will be just popped out. So this is the basic small tweak that we are doing. Let me remove all this and let me check by running this code. Okay, so I'm returning min, and for top of stack I'm returning main stack dot top. Okay, sounds perfect. I'll just check it by running this code. Okay, so let me submit this code. Yeah, that's it guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to Algo Unchained channel. If you have any feedbacks, please leave it on the comment section so it will be helpful for us to improve in the next video. Thanks guys.